Positions. I would like to thank some very special people who have helped make this performance possible this week. Mrs. Debbie White is here today from P. Winkle's Puppet Studio. You can raise your hand, Debbie. And Debbie White came earlier this week from P. Winkle's, and she taught our group about the history and art of puppetry. And she has a lot of experience and wisdom in this performing arts, and she actually gave us wonderful tips and tricks on how to make a puppet show more professional. We are so grateful and delighted that she's here to be a part of our audience today. Thank you for making this such a special week. Also, boys and girls, if you like puppet shows, and how many of you have been to a puppet show before? Oh, look at that, Mrs. White. We've got, yes, I believe you have been to several as well. If you are interested, P. Winkle's Puppet Studio has puppet performances at the Indiana State Museum. So make sure you talk to Mom and Dad about that. They also have camps where you can learn more about taking part in a puppet show or making puppets as well. I would also like to thank Mrs. Carolyn Holsapple, who was unable to be with us today due to a death in her family. She's been my co-director this week, and without her musical talents and performance expertise, this show would not be the same. I am eternally grateful for her. Mr. Myers, how many of you know Mr. Myers? Yes, the tall guy in the building. Mr. Myers took time yesterday to show me how to run the tech and soundboard. And I am just so grateful for that because he wanted to be here today, but he too had a death in the family, so he was unable to be here today. But I'm grateful that he took the time to teach me how to run the sound and the microphones. I also want to thank your teachers. They're pretty awesome and amazing. I love these teachers. I want to thank you guys for your flexibility and patience this week. Thank you so very much. I know that we have changed your schedules, and you have even taken time to fit in this performance for us, and we are so grateful for that. Last of all, I am eternally grateful for the 8 students in place right behind me. They started this journey on me this week, and I am in awe of their talent and their hard work. I'm so proud of them and the excellence they have displayed this week as a team and as creative performers. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the little boy who cried wolf.
Once upon a time in a small village, there lived a shepherd boy named Peter. He lived with his Uncle Jim and his Aunt Angie. Every night they sat together by the fireplace to tell stories about wolves.
And that was the end of that story.
What happened to the wolf?
He was never seen again.
Oh, Uncle, are you afraid of the wolves?
No, but they can't be around people.
What would happen if they came near our town?
Well, they could harm us, especially our sheep.
What about you, Aunt Angie? Are you afraid of the sheep, of the wolves?
Yes, I am, Peter. Why, everybody in town is afraid of the wolves.
Oh, I see.
It's late, Peter. Tomorrow morning you must take care of the sheep.
Bedtime already?
Yes, good night, dear.
Peter went to bed and fell asleep thinking about how everyone in town was scared of the wolves. The next day, he was sitting on the hillside tending his sheep.
Aw, man, I'm so bored. I don't like to be here taking care of the sheep. I should be in the lake, swimming. What on earth can I do to have some fun?
Then, he thought of a way to have his fun.
That's it!
And he started shouting loudly.
The wolf! The wolf! The wolf is coming! Oh, help! Help!
Naturally, all the townspeople were alarmed and came to see what was happening. They brought picks and shovels and everything else they could find to get rid of the wolf.
What's wrong?
I saw the wolf over there. He's looking right at us.
Well, I do not see him.
He's behind those trees.
I can't see
3, let's go!
As the villagers continued their search for where the wolf was supposed to be, Peter started laughing.
It wasn't true. Ha 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 ha. It was a lie. Ha 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 ha.
Then the villagers came back to where Peter was.
I knew it! He was fooling us all this time!
Why did you lie to us, Peter?
You know this isn't funny. Wolves are nothing to joke about.
It isn't funny. It's hilarious. Ha 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 ha.
Let's go. We have work to do, and I'll talk to your uncle about this.
Yes.
Are you scared of the wolf? Are you scared of the wolf? Ha 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 ha.
Even after all the villagers left, Peter still kept laughing to himself.
Ha. At least I had a good time today. It's so boring out here with the sheep.
But what Peter didn't know is that the sneaky old wolf was hidden behind the trees. Just watching him. When Peter went back home that afternoon, his aunt and uncle were ready to speak to him.
Peter. Peter, the villagers told me what you did today.
I feel ashamed of you, Peter.
But Aunt, I was bored. You know I don't like to take care of the sheep.
That's not a good reason to lie. People will not believe liars, even when they're telling the truth.
Gee, I'm sorry. I was only trying to have some fun. I will not do it again.
We hope so.
Go to bed now, and we will see you in the morning.
Okay, good night.
Good
Good
night.
night, dear.
The next day, after having his usual breakfast, Peter went to the hillside once again. While he was taking care of his sheep, he saw the real wolf approaching, and he started shouting.
Oh my, there really is a wolf in the woods. Now I'm really afraid. Help, help, the wolf is coming.
The villagers who had tried to help him the day before heard him, and they said,
Sure. You're trying to fool us again. Naughty boy. For shame.
Give him a piece of bread. Ha!
Oh no, I'm telling the truth. Help, help, the wolf is chasing the sheep.
He must be tired of all that shouting. Give him some water. Ha ha ha.
Oh, please come. The wolf is really here.
Ugh! Leave us alone, Peter! We have work to do!
Oh no, the wolf ate my sheep.
Sure.
It's the truth. The wolf is gone. And my sheep too. It's too late.
Then one of the villagers went to where Peter was crying.
Stop it, Peter. Didn't you learn your lesson? Oh, wait. Why are you crying?
I told you, the wolf. He was here.
Oh, so you were telling the truth.
We thought it was a joke, just like yesterday. Don't you remember?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. Now my sheep are gone.
We hope you learned your lesson, Peter. You should not lie like Dad. People will not believe liars, but they'll believe truthers.
I will never lie again. I promise.
Boys and girls, Peter learned a hard lesson that day. Remember Peter's story and always be truthful and honest in all that you do, so others can see the light shining in you. The moral of this story is...
People will not trust liars, even if they say the truth.